Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and today on Heavy Therapy, I wanted to discuss my 10 favorite split releases of 2022. This is the year of the split. I think I said that last year too. But yeah, this is just an opportunity to discuss my favorite splits of this year, and I do have them in order. That's fun for me to do, but really 10 through 6 are pretty close to one another, and 5 through 1 as well, but number 1, yeah, actually those are all really close as well, so I will give someone the number 1 spot, but 1, 2, 3, 4, they're pretty close to one another. So let's begin. Number 10 is recently released Thorn and Body Asphyxiation Science. With this split, Entanglement of Symbiotic Dread. This came out on Gurgling Gore, and here is the tape aesthetics. That's Thorn's logo. This is the, that's Thorn. This is Body Asphyxiation Science side. And yeah, I just got it in recently, gave it a couple of spins. Thorn is growing on me every time I hear a Thorn track. Body Asphyxiation Science is why I purchased it, and these are actually Joss's last songs from Body Asphyxiation Science project, though he is still continuing his death metal work elsewhere. And Thorn is putting out its next album, I believe, on Transcending Obscurity Records out in India. And yeah, forgot exactly how long this is, but there's a cool intro that they both are credited as creating together. Thorn has 2 long tracks, and Body Asphyxiation Science on side B have 3 short tracks, probably the 3 shortest Body Asphyxiation Science songs. Towards the end of the set, the 3-song set there, the 3 tracks on this listing, you start hearing some of that unique atmosphere that he was good at creating. Thorn, cavernous, bedroom death metal project. Body Asphyxiation Science, sort of cosmic bedroom death metal project. Number 9 is a 4-way split with Wraith from Indiana, Black Knight from Kentucky, Grave Ripper from Indiana, and Unholy Knight from Russia. The I believe the title of the split is Louder Than Satan, or something like that. Black metal, speed metal, blackened speed, thrash metal, punk. My favorite on here is Wraith, but all 3 of the other bands have a lot of qualities that I like. Different vocal approaches. Pretty cool split between Wraith, Black Knight, Grave Ripper, and Unholy Knight out on Wise Blood Records. By the way, we are listening to Malist, 1-person black metal, atmospheric black metal project. But when I say atmospheric, it's not super ethereal, it's riffy still, a lot of tremolo, good dynamic rhythms section. Came out last year on Northern Silence Productions. He has another release this year. I have not heard it yet. Number 8 is Danish heavyweights Deiquisitor, Phrenelith, Taphos, and Undergang with Tetralogy of Death. They each get 1 song. The Phrenelith song is my favorite. Haven't listened to this all that many times, but anytime these 4 heavyweights are on a split like this, I'm going to give it some listens. I'm going to enjoy it. Undergang is one of my favorite bands, and so are Phrenelith. So that's going to get a couple of spins. Yeah, so I listen to Tetralogy of Death throughout the year. Every now and then. It's my number 8 in my top 10 splits of 2022. Number 7 is another 4-way split. This time we are talking about Absolute Convergence, which has one song each from Parallax Occlusion, Fumes, Celestial Sanctuary, and Thorn, who I already mentioned once. This Celestial Sanctuary song here got me into that band even more and more. Parallax Occlusion, they kind of have like a Phobophilic meets Carcass vibe, I realized. Sound. Phobophilic meets Carcass, melodic death metal. Doom comes in here and there, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Parallax Occlusion here, sounding like Phobophilic meets Carcass. Fumes is like a cosmic death metal, one person cosmic death metal project. Same person who does Pukewraith. It's a weird song. It's really cool. It has like an audible bass line. Yeah, maybe think of Artificial Brain type stuff, but not as technical. Celestial Sanctuary's track on here is called Trapped Within the Rank Membrane. Yeah, they just have a really solid style of, old school death metal that still sounds new, and I like this band a lot. Thorn, my least favorite of the 4. Again, every time I hear a Thorn track, it grows more and more. It grows more on me. I will definitely check out the next full length when it comes out. But killer 4 songs here if you like a pretty good taste of modern death metal. I don't think it's representative of modern death metal right now, but this is cool. Number 6. That was number 7, yes. Number 6. Omegavortex and Pious Levus with From the Void comes Paranormal Death. Omegavortex comes out of Germany. They play this thrashy, shredding, blackened death metal. I love their debut album in 2020. Just noisy, filthy, chaotic, fast, blackened death metal out of Germany, Omegavortex. They give you 6 tracks. This is out on Dark Descent Records. And Invictus, the Dark Descent of the CDs, I believe. That's where I got this from. Pious Levus is I would say black metal band that has some death metal parts. They're from Texas. This is my first time hearing of them. They have 5 tracks on this. Also, this is 45 minutes of music, 11 tracks. Just really killer. Don't sleep on Omegavortex. And I'm happy to also know Pious Levus. Number 6. Number 5 is this split from old school greats Nunslaughter, originally from Pennsylvania, now based in Ohio, and Blood. They are out of Germany. I don't know how much of these bands I'm going to collect independently. They almost have like a generic sound, but in a good way. Simple death metal. You want to show what death metal sounds like. Maybe show somebody Nunslaughter. And Blood, I would not say that about Blood, even though I said it's kind of generic. Blood, the vocal approach is really abrasive. So maybe it is sort of representative of death metal, but not for newcomers. But their songs are really good. The riffs, all their riffs are really strong. This is a really cool split between Blood and Nunslaughter. 7 tracks. I think the total might be around 18 minutes, in and out, maybe even less than that. killer release out on Hell's Headbangers. This is my 5th favorite split of 2022. Okay, we got 4 extremely strong releases coming up. I'm gonna have to say number 4 is Pukewraith and Intestinal Hex with Medieval Grime. And this was also out on Gurgling Gore. Pretty cool purple tape, purple shell. You can't really see. Yeah, you know, there's the writing on it. This is also a 30 plus minutes of music. Pukewraith. I reviewed actually this EP, this split, earlier this year. I'll link to that video. I won't say too much now other than, yeah, more one-person bedroom death metal projects. I love Pukewraith's riff style, his strumming, his chugs, his skill. Intestinal Hex, Morbid Angel Worship. Medieval Grime is cool. I like how the track listing is structured. You get a Pukewraith song, then an Intestinal Hex song, then a Pukewraith song, then an Intestinal Hex song, and that goes around 3 times. They each have 3 tracks. Solos. There are guitar solos from these projects. Each song has at least 1 guitar solo. Check out Pukewraith, Intestinal Hex with Medieval Grime. That's my 4th favorite split of 2022. Number 3, and again, these 3 are really close. Terminal Nation and Kruelty with the Ruination of Imperialism. Wow. Terminal Nation I've showed off on this channel before. Alabama. Hardcore influenced death metal. And Kruelty is like a hardcore influenced death metal band. I actually don't remember exactly what country they're from right now. I want to say either Japan or South Korea. The reason I don't know that is because I'm not familiar with Kruelty until this split. And yeah, you like Bolt Thrower, you like riffy, stompy, blah, death metal. Yeah, then you'll like this split. Sure, we've all heard it if you're watching this channel. Excited for the direction that Terminal Nation are going towards. Kruelty's a cool band. Really cool split out on $20 spin. Here's the tape. A silver shell with green font. Okay. My 2nd favorite split of the year is Ritual Necromancy and Fossilization out on Everlasting Spew. Ritual Necromancy give you a 15-minute track that holds your attention. Death Doom at its finest. Their album before this is Death Doom at its finest. Fossilization, that's how to write Death Doom. They had an EP out last year. These are their 2 tracks from 2021. I bet they're going to put out an album on us next year. And it's going to be kick-ass. My number 2 split, Ritual Necromancy and Fossilization. Can't see it. And my favorite split of 2022, the 2nd appearance for one of these bands on this list, Anatomia and Undergang. Are you kidding me? Anatomia, dismal, slow death doom out of Japan. Undergang, rotten death metal from Denmark. I love the first Anatomia track, that's 12 minutes. Doom, 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 doom. I love the first track of the 3 Undergang songs the most. But extremely heavy release. One of the heaviest albums I've heard, releases I've heard this year. Anatomia actually has lyrics in Japan. Undergang does in Japanese. I'm sorry, in English. Undergang has lyrics in Danish. Out on Dark Descent. Anatomia, Undergang. If you know, you know, and you should know. This has been my top 10 splits of the year. We've been listening to Malist, which is a black metal project out of Russia. Karst Relict, their 2021 release. And yeah, please like, comment, and follow, subscribe if you find my channel interesting at all. I really like community. I like discussing music. Tell me what you like. What are your favorite splits of 2022? Give me some black metal splits to check out, please. All right, bye.